Hi guys, welcome to Inside the Actor's Journey. My name is Ted Nguyen. A lot of people ask me what method acting means. It all started in the 1900s by a Russian actor named Konstantin Stanislavski. He developed the system of acting. There were three fundamental categories. Number one, the magic if. An actor needs to ask as many what-ifs questions as possible about the character. What if the character is in this situation? What would he do? Those kind of stuff. Number two, motivation. Why is the character saying the things that he's saying? Why is the character doing the things that he's doing? The motivation. And number three, the objectives. What does the character want in the story? What does the character want in the scene? What does the character want at the end of the story? What does the character want at the end of the season if it's a TV series? What does the character want 5 years from now? So these are the things that you need to be asking in terms of objectives. And the system branched out to 5 major acting systems taught by 5 master acting coaches / teachers: Lee Strasberg, Stella Adler, Uta Hagen, Sandy Meisner, and Michael Chekhov. Lee Strasberg was the initiator of the term the method. What is the method? The 2 fundamental things of the method. Number 1, sense memory. What is sense memory? Sense memory is using all your 5 senses: the touch, the smell, the taste, the sound, and the sight. Using all your 5 senses to recreate a specific moment in your life in the past, to draw up specific emotion that you need to be feeling. And then moving a little bit further in sense memory is affective memory. Affective memory is working on one object or one thing, a smell, a sound, a touch, something that triggers your emotions, so that you can work in a scene, place a little object or whatever that's going to be working for you in that scene, making sure that that's there, so that as soon as you come in contact with that little thing, it can trigger the emotions that you need to be feeling at that moment. Stella Adler, the master of creating reality in an imaginary circumstances, by which I mean if you're going to be smoking, for example, there's about 50 things you can dissect from the moment you pull out the cigarette until you light it up. And if you can create the exact same reality without the physicality, without the actual cigarettes present physically, then you have done your job at creating reality in a given imaginary circumstances. And then there's Uta Hagen. Uta Hagen actually parallels a little bit to Stella Adler, but she was well known for substitution and transference, by which I mean, take the words "I love you" for example. This one phrase, you can deliver this phrase to your father, to your mother, to your girlfriend or a boyfriend, to your uncle, to your brother, or to your sister. And each time you deliver this "I love you" to each of these people, you will feel differently and you will be delivering those words differently. So keeping that in mind, if you're in a scene with somebody that you've never met before, but that person is supposed to be your lover, then you're gonna have to transfer the actual emotions, the actual way that you would be saying or doing things towards your real partner in life, and transfer it to the person in the scene. And there is Sandy Meisner, of course. Sandy Meisner was the master of teaching you how to be present in the moment. Let's take "I love you" phrase for example. Again, there's many ways to deliver the words "I love you," and which means that there's many ways you can respond to "I love you." Are you the brother? Are you the boyfriend? Are you the lover? Are you the uncle? So however the words are going to be coming at you, you have to respond correctly, and that takes being present in the moment. And the fundamental exercise of Sandy Meisner's technique is the repetition exercise. Sit down in front of somebody and then you tell or you say something that is truthful about that specific moment. Say, for example, "I feel a little uncomfortable right now." And then the person sitting in front of you will say, "You feel a little uncomfortable right now?" And then you say, "I feel a little uncomfortable right now." And then the person goes, "You feel uncomfortable right now." As you can see, it's the same phrase that is being delivered differently. So you do that, you keep doing that until you feel the need to change to something else organically, which is also truthful to that moment. And then there's Michael Chekhov. Michael Chekhov was all about archetypes, all about exploring the unconscious, the human psyche. Best way to understand Michael Chekhov's system of acting is studying the work of Carl Jung, the famous psychologist. Every single character that you need to be portraying, you need to be playing, is all within you. You just have to know how to work your brain, your psyche, to bring it up. Now, why am I saying all these guys? Because as an actor, I think it's very important for you to be knowing that at least the fundamentals of every system, every acting techniques that are out there. You cannot be stuck with one acting teacher and then believing everything that he or she is saying. kind of true that you need to be sticking with 1 or 2 acting teachers so that they know your weaknesses and the strengths, and then over time they can improve what you need to be improving on. But at the same time, you need to know the fundamentals of everything that is out there so that you kind of know what's going to be working for you and what's not going to be working for you. So that's very important to know. Breaking the rules is part of the success, but you cannot break the rules if you don't know what the rules are. You need to know the rules, you need to know the fundamentals, and then from there you break the rules. You go further with your own talent, with your own intelligence, and with your own creativity, and then you will be further ahead than anyone else. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope the video was fun, informative, and inspirational. Until next time, cheers.